The principal tried to explain what happened, but she cut him off. You committed murder of a school employee. What? I didn't. My mother has a severe peanut allergy. Her voice shook with rage. It's in her file in red ink. My stomach dropped through the floor. She could have died. One particle can trigger anaphylaxis. The pieces clicked horribly into place. My peanut butter and jelly lunch. The gum after. I was suspended immediately. Effective right now, the principal said, not meeting my eyes. Security escorted me out past the mob of parents. I figured that was it. But I was wrong. A week later, the college rejection letters started piling in. Every teacher who promised to write my recommendation letters mysteriously pulled out at the last minute. Then my mom's car tires were slashed. All four. The final straw came when I got a call from my part-time job. Fired. Just like that. Everything traced back to the Pierce family. They'd ruined my life over peanut butter. Time to show them what real destruction tasted like. I grabbed my notebook and started writing down every way I could hurt them back, my pen pressing so hard it tore through the paper on some words. First idea was to slash their tires like they did to my mom's car. But that was too simple, too quick. Then I wrote about spreading rumors at their church, posting flyers around town with their lawsuit history, maybe even calling their insurance company with an anonymous tip about fraud. My hand cramped from writing, but I kept going, filling page after page with plans that got darker as the night went on. I thought about sugar in their gas tank, dead fish in their mailbox, signing them up for every spam list on the internet. Around 3 in the morning, I had 20 pages of ideas, but none of them felt big enough to match what they'd done to me. The next morning, I couldn't sleep anymore, so I got in my car and drove past their house just to see it. Mrs. Pierce lived in one of those perfect suburban houses with the white fence and the garden gnomes, and her daughter's silver Honda was parked in the driveway with that stupid bumper sticker about her kid being an honor student at the elementary school. I slowed down enough to see their recycling bin was full of wine bottles, and their lawn was starting to go brown in patches. The curtains were still closed even though it was past 9, and I noticed they had one of those security company signs in their yard, probably new since the incident. I drove around the block 3 times, memorizing every detail, where the streetlights were, which houses had dogs, whether there were any cameras visible. Then I headed to the library because I needed to be smart about this, couldn't use my own computer or internet for what I was planning. The library had those old computers in the back that nobody ever used, perfect for creating fake Facebook and Twitter accounts without leaving a trail back to me. I made 5 different profiles using random photos from stock image sites, gave them basic backstories about living in town for years, started following local business pages and community groups to make them look real. Each account had a different personality, but they all had one thing in common. They were going to start asking questions about the Pierce family. My first posts were careful, nothing too obvious, just innocent questions in the town Facebook group about whether anyone else had noticed how the Pierce family always seemed to get their way with the school board. Within an hour, 3 people had commented with their own stories about Mrs. Pierce throwing fits at PTA meetings when the bake sale couldn't accommodate her allergies, demanding special treatment at every school event, making other parents feel bad for bringing